Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to my YouTube channel. The Rolex brand, known for its expensive and luxurious watches, often has a message saying out of stock whenever it wants to unveil a new watch. You can't find a Rolex watch in any of its dealerships. In fact, they don't sell. This means that even if you want to spend $200,000 on a watch, you simply can't find it to buy. The Bugatti brand, when it wants to sell a car, cares a lot about the person's reputation and how they acquired their wealth. Collectors are willing to pay 10 times the actual price for something rare. Of all, this is rooted in psychology known as the scarcity effect. This concept not only affects objects and brands but also impacts people. You may have heard about if you're always available, you fall out of sight. But is this really true? What can we do to ignore others properly and effectively so that they become more attracted to us? In this video, we will explore 5 psychological facts about reverse psychology and prove why we shouldn't be nice people in this era. Why does being a nice person even mean? Why should we strengthen ourselves mentally and physically so that society cannot control us? The first step after recognizing the scarcity effect is to understanding that being mysterious is different from being cold. This can be easily felt, especially in attracting the opposite sex. For example, if someone asks you about your interests, you can say, I won't say anything for now, let you discover it later. Here you are using the psychological reactance effect. It's like a psychological game. While being mysterious and indifferent, you subconsciously tell the other person that you don't need attention. This feeling of power and control makes the other person more attracted to you because they are trying to restore their own balance. The next step is to establish power dynamics. You let them know that while you may be indifferent to others, if that person is there, essentially in your inner circle, you care just as much for them and always attentive to them. However, entering this circle is certainly challenging. By doing this, you subconsciously compel the other person to put in more effort to reach your inner circle. The next step involves the triangle of competation, friendship, and reward. The rules 3 and 4 of the book, The 48 Laws of Power, said, conceal your intentions and always speak less than necessary. When you use this behavior to gain the attention of your counterpart, computation arises, which eventually leads to friendship and ultimately results in a reward. This reward amplifies the other person's enthusiasms because now dopamine is involved, and under the influence of pleasure and euphoria, they have an increased need to see your satisfaction. This technique is currently used by great managers. Until you prove yourself, you won't be privy to their secrets. The next step can be found in Rule 12 of this book. Selectively display honesty and generosity to disarm yourself. You should Apply this method in situations where the other person has increased their curiosity and wants to delve deeper into your personality. This type of generosity creates deep personal layers that foster trust and significantly enhance respect. Behave in a way that makes them understand that you value them. For instance, if they want to talk to you or set up a meeting, don't respond immediately. Say that you'll check your schedule first, then you can say, I'm really busy this week, but for you, I can meet on Thursday from this time to that time. The next step is very important. Give people limited but high quality attention. It might be a little bit confusing, so let me explain with an example. As I mentioned, we were supposed to be mysterious and rare. Now, when does this attention come? It comes after the reward you've given. When you pay attention to people in a way that truly surprises them, your attention and importance towards the person should be limited but high quality. Listen carefully to what they say, maintain eye contact, and even share your personal experience with them. This way, they understand that if you choose to pay attention, you can truly do so. And at the end of your conversation, return to being that same person you were before. Or instead of trying to grab their attention by talking about everything, send a short message like, I remembered something today that I know will make you really happy. With this move, you hit two birds with one stone. You've shown them that you care about them, and at the same time you can make a request from them with this statement. The next trick that pulls a person into the triangle is to imply that there are other people who are also interested in you. For example, you said, someone says, this outfit looks great on me, but I'm not sure. Do you think so too? That person will engage without thinking or analyzing because they see themselves in competition. People don't like to lose in any competition, regardless of what that competition is about. Dr. Helen Fisher, an anthropologist, estimates that these romantic passions last about 12 to 18 months, and this duration is even shorter for friendships. After this period, it's not the friendship or passion that keeps you in the relationship, because over time, people feel like something is missing in their lives. And they are right, because dopamine is gone. This is where we need to work on understanding and knowing ourselves. What is the real purpose of this friendship or romantic relationship? We cannot stay in a relationship due to an illusion that is harming the other person. All these tricks are meant to show them your rarity, but if you are not truly like that, at some point you will just be trying to play a role, forgetting your true self or eventually being exposed. So alongside those points, we must also know that we need to be strong ourselves, both mentally and physically. We should not be influenced by society. It is true that from society's perspective, naive and good people seem interesting, but this very factor is the source of your troubles, because society precisely needs these types of people to keep them under control. Nature demands that we should be strong and resilient. Sometimes we should not be naive at all, as human nature has a tendency to strive for power. No one likes or is attracted to irresponsible and weak individuals who are easily deceived. Certainly, no one would want to entrust their future to such a person. Friedrich Nietzsche says about these individuals, a free person can be good or bad, but an unfree person is a disgrace to nature. Nietzsche argues that those who only try to prove to themselves and others that they are very good are considered a disgrace to nature. These individuals are deceived and ultimately crushed under the weight of societal standards. The principle of scarcity helps you avoid getting caught up in the periphery whenever you want to move in the shadows. And if you really like someone, take steps closer to them gradually. Here is a summary of the entire video for you. Thank you for watching this video. If the video was useful, please share it with some friends. And don't forget, subscribe me.